Michael McCoy, born Cleveland, Ohio, wanted on 3 counts of robbery, assault on a U.S. Marshal, and loitering.
Yeah. Police in Topeka thought it was funny.
I know why they call letterer there German Joe. Why they call you Greasy Mike?
What? You don't say on your paper? Guess you'll never know.
Michael told me it's because he licks the pan after making bacon. Sheriff, what does mine say?
Joseph Letterer, born Hamburg, Germany, came to the United States in 1867, went on 1 count of larceny, 1 count of loitering. Let me guess, Topeka?
Des Moines. I was set up.
None of them crimes were in Texas. What'd you come after us for?
I was wondering this myself.
Henry Dupree.
No thanks, Hank. What do we got to do with that frog?
Seems you boys were with him the night he shot Reginald Smith.
Sheriff Hill, I'm afraid I don't know any Reginald Smith.
Well, whether you boys knew him or not, you was with him the night he shot that man in Lubbock, Texas. He was the saloon owner.
Yeah, I remember now. Hank called the guy a lemon.
Blimey.
Blimey. Anyway, he got real mad. He was gonna throw Hank and us out. But Hank, you know, took offense.
Is that what happened?
I think I'll save my statement, bossy court.
You were the smart one, Joe.
What about Paul Johnson? What did you have on him?
There we go. John J. Johnson. Real original thinkers, his parents. Petty theft.
So you killed a man for a minor crime?
He drew on me. He killed my horse. As far as I'm concerned, we still ain't even. I like that horse.
Klutzy Johnny Johnson scared you.
How do you mean?
I wouldn't call your arrest a heroic one. Caught Joe and I out sleeping. You blindly shot Johnson coming back from taking a piss. Now the young man lies dead out there for critters and flies.
I didn't fire blind. He drew from behind me. I fired. End of story. I ain't scared of no man.
Every man gets spooked at sometime.
What's ever spooked you, Greasy Mike?
Oh. Damn. Seeing as I never been afraid of dying, not much ever scared me. There was this one time, I was about 16. Some friends of mine and me went to the cemetery up along Lake Erie. It was evening, and fog came in from the lake. We weren't scared. We used to go down there a lot, drinking mostly. Well, that night, we sees a light floating along in the distance, and a man appears holding a lantern. He was old, like maybe 100, like real old, all grizzled, gray, sickly looking. He walks right on by us, not once giving any of us so much as a sideways glance. And he keeps on walking He disappears into the fog. A couple weeks later, one of my friends had been with us died. He'd fallen off a horse, bashed his head. Anyway, he was buried in that same graveyard. After the funeral, I asked the caretaker who that old man was we seen. He looked at me and he said, "Boy, that's the ghost of the caretaker who was here before my time." Needless to say, I ain't been back.
That is indeed a spooky story, Greasy Mike. What about you, Mr. Letter?
Oh, I don't believe in ghosts.
Ain't you ever been scared?
I'm scared now. I know there may not be enough food or water to get us safely across the prairie. And I'm not interested in slowly dying out here. Better to be shot, perhaps. And what about you, Sheriff? Surely there is something that scares you.
Bees, I suppose.
Bees?
Bees? You scared of bees? Well, like a little girl? This is the man what's bringing us in, Joe. That's a scared little girl.
For a man in chains at the wrong end of this here cult, you sure do say some stupid things.
Yeah? Well, I ain't scared of bees. I ain't scared of your damn cult neither. Hell, Sheriff, you ain't gonna kill me. You need me to testify on Henry Dupree.
Truth is, Greasy Mike, I only need one of you to hang Henry Dupree. Right now, German Joe there, he's a little bit more polite, if you understand me.
Sheriff Hill, would you be so kind as to tell me why you fear bees?
We get low on water, he suffers.
The bees are here.
I could die if I get stung.
Who told you this?
The way my ma tells it, when I was about 3 years old, got stung by a bee, nearly died. Messing man who lived nearby, he come and saved my life, which is why I'm here now with you fine gentlemen.
That is amazing.
Yeah, well, that ain't me. I ain't no curly man, scared of some bugs. Keep it up.
You gonna kill me, lawman? You said you don't need both of us. Fine. Shoot me, lawman.
Taking it easy, Greasy Mike. I ain't got no compunction about killing some outlaw. I ain't got the food and water to provide.
I'm ready.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow. Suppose I owe you a last meal.
Maybe you just ain't got the guts to do it now, eh?
Mike, do you know who this is?
This is the famous Sheriff John Hill, the butcher of Stillwater.
Really? You the guy that killed Mad Miguel Sanchez? Hell, you shot him in his cell. You ain't no hero. You just a coward.
Sheriff, wait! Wait!
Why?
You said he could have a last meal.
Suppose I did. You're lucky to have German Joe around. Don't think he's lying there dead already.
Here. This pork tastes funny. You trying to poison me, lawman?
Maybe your stench is affecting your taste.
Here.
This does have a hint of rat.
Eat it or don't, I don't care. I'm still learning. Learn somewhere else, eh?
Perhaps some lessons would be in order, Herr Hill?
And maybe you could learn to cook too. Hey Joe, isn't there a law against cruel and unusual punishment?
Y'all just go to hell.
Sheriff?
Yeah, that meat's turned all right. At least he stopped making that noise. That pork was bad. I don't feel well. Don't worry, Mike. Tomorrow, we'll take all your pain away.
That's not very law-like, Sheriff.
Yep, does it. So shall ye reap. So shall ye reap. Hey Joe, see that rock over there by the wood pile? Yes. I'm gonna smash it over that Texan's head.
And how are you going to do that?
I need a distraction from you.
What did you have in mind?
Run.
You'll shoot me.
Zigzag. He's probably not a good shot anyway.
And how do you know that?
He's from Texas.
Oh, my stomach's turning ill.
When?
Since I ate that slop.
No. When do you want me to run?
You'll see. Hey, Sheriff. Can I get some water?
Jesus, Mike! Joseph, stop! Damn it! I'll shoot!
See what you get, lawman. Hey. And,